My question is, what things you seem to be fixed first in a team in a short time?
Okay, first, hello everyone. Nice to meet you all. Like you know, we get first now issue with a big guy. You know, Jojo get injured, and definitely, you know, we will try to find a replacement for him. This is maybe a priority. Normally, second, I will try to slowly adjust the team to my philosophy. This doesn't mean that before was bad philosophy. Just, you know, I feel much comfortable to slowly teach the team to play how I want. It's not easy. I ask a lot for the players, but we have quality. You know, we have quality to do this. I am a little confused because, you know, I jump in, we play immediately the games. What to change, how much to change, you know, what is good, what can we improve. But from my experience, you know, already after first game I will have a lot of material, let's say, no matter what happened, to go to the players. And, you know, now it's not really even ethical, or, you know, to go immediately to change some things slowly and smart, let's say.
Hello, Coach. What kind of guy Žalgiris is looking? What would you most want in the center position?
Look, first of all, okay, it is not just question for me, it's also for GM, you know. He's good on this, he's looking the players. I even don't have time right now to focus too much on this. I trust him, but for sure we miss a little athleticism, you know. I like also the five men who can little bit shoot, but when he's very athletic, usually all these things don't go together. But in the end, it's important to get a good player, you know. And after I will adjust very quickly, you know. For sure, he must have some offensive skill, but also defensively, you know, we need some more power. And these are the main things what we are looking for.
Coach, to tell the truth, even we are a little bit surprised seeing that many cameras in this room. How are you feeling seeing so much attention towards you?
Remind me on Greece a little bit, you know. Greece are also very enthusiastic, especially some years earlier, you know, was basketball sport number one, like here in Lithuania. It's nothing new for me. I'm very happy to see so many people, and also this make me understand, you know, how basketball in Žalgiris is important for you.
Is this some kind of an additional pressure for a coach coming into a difficult situation already, but seeing all this attention?
No. My biggest problem is usually that I put too big pressure on myself, you know, too big goals, you know, I want to win everything, and this sometimes, you know, make me too emotional, let's say, you know. I'm not realistic, but this is how I am, you know, like when I was a player and now, and yeah, that's it.
You mentioned about being very emotional. I guess all the players already saw those YouTube clips of you yelling on some players. Is this something in your past, or do you think something can come up in the future as well?
Look, for sure I'm working on myself. lately, last years, I didn't have any, this kind of, even if, what is important is that I never disrespect the players, maybe I can yell on them. If I go too far, I can apologize, it's also, I don't have problem in player yelling on me because I put him out emotions, if after, this, let's say, fight, or we get stronger and better, this is, I mean, you cannot do sports or any business without emotion. I believe you cannot just be there like this, But definitely, things change, I want to say, new generation came, I mean, also we must work on ourselves and be aware of this.
Žalgiris is playing in two different leagues, in Lithuanian League and in EuroLeague. How do you see rotation of those two leagues of Žalgiris? How many players, for example, need to be involved in the roster?
Yeah, this is a good question. We discussed yesterday. I have this experience. Some seasons I play 4 different competitions. With Spartak, with Cedevita, and it's very dangerous. I mean, we are the team. And I believe that, like a team, we must go all 100% every game, Normally will happen, some adjustment, some tiredness, or, young players to play more. But can be also dangerous, because if you rest one player, other will say, why not me? It's a little bit tricky, but and normally every game for me is the same. I don't make difference. Every game it's hard, it's tough. You must be 100% to win. No matter we play EuroLeague or Lithuanian League. Otherwise injuries will come, or I never do the difference, or disrespect something.
And talking about coaching stuff, do you prefer to have some addition there?
Look, it's not first time I didn't ask, the coaches are good, so far I like them. I don't see the reason to do this, they have experience, they was last year here, maybe they have more experience than me with the EuroLeague lately, or this rhythm, they know the team, and I trust them 100%. I'm not afraid. Mostly I never bring the assistants with me,
Hello, Coach. You've played with Šarūnas Jasikevičius 20 years ago. Have you spoken with Šaras before coming to Kaunas?
No, I didn't. But he congratulated me immediately. And he mentioned that he's very happy for me that I become in a very good place, And definitely we will talk, and we have good, relationship from these days. Yeah.
Coach, I guess you saw some Žalgiris games. What did you like and did not like watching those games?
Oh, listen, it's very easy to judge the team from the couch. You sit on the hotel, you drink red wine and watch the game, and say, "Oh, can be better, than be worse." But when you face the reality, it's a different world. For this reason, I don't like to speak to the media what I like, what I don't like. I mentioned in the beginning I will try to change some things to my what I believe is good, to my philosophy, and after we can discuss, and I can tell you what after 1 month what I like and what I don't like.
Žalgiris has 3 veteran players in Jankūnas, Milaknis, and Kalnietis. Are these guys going to be involved in discussions, in talks about the status of the team?
No. Can you repeat the last part of the question?
Will you involve these guys into talks, into discussions about what is working, what is not working?
I already make discussion with them. Normally, Yankee is the captain of the team. For sure, they are important part. all three, you know, because they have also experience. They are domestic players. You know, it is very important to control the locker room. And so far, I don't see any reason to change this because what I saw and what they told me they already have. They are very positive. They have a big influence, you know, and I will keep this.
Also adding to these three guys, there is Jan Strelnieks, there is Jojo. It's quite a veteran team. How do you like this thing that it's a veteran team?
Yeah, listen, it's from one part I like it because they are smart, they know basketball. It's easier, you know, to do some things, to understand, because I look my basketball through my eyes like a player, you know. I see some things that some players, they couldn't understand sometimes, you know. And this will help me for sure. But normally, you know, you need some fresh power, you know, energy, explosiveness, athleticism, you know, and you must combine this. And this is what is the most difficult part, you know, to make everybody happy.
And it is a very short time for you to make some changes to the first matches. Is it even possible to make any changes to the first matches against Zvezda, against Olympiacos?
This I ask myself the last 2 days, you know, what to change, what to keep. But usually when the practice comes, you know, the instinct give you something. What is good, what can we add? We have, yesterday was recovery practice, no big deal. Today we have one normal practice, almost normal, you know. But the game is tomorrow already. We cannot do a lot of things, but for sure we will try to improve some details. What, you know, I see in defense and in offense. You know, I know it's not easy, but this. Nothing drastic.
And the first matches against Crvena Zvezda, which is very good in a defense in the first 2 matches. What is so special about Belgrade team defense?
Look, I know this team. You know, it's from Adriatic League. I know the players. I know the coach. They play very physically. You know, they have a lot of players with the size, also on 2, 3, 4 positions. You know, and. Not so talented offensively, but you mentioned alone, they play good defense. They use hands, they use body, very good. They go very, very physically, you know. They try to put this criterion to the game, to the referees, and especially with the fans, you know. They wait for the moment to break you, you know, and it's always... For me, it's always great to play in Belgrade with these fans, you know, the atmosphere, and it's also a good, let's say, test, you know, how the players react in this kind of situation.
Was Žalgiris' offer after only 2 EuroLeague matches was unexpected for you?
Yes, I mean, for sure, I didn't expect these things go too quickly. I don't know exactly what was going on, but for me it was, you know, surprised to get the offer so quickly. The season just started. I was actually not ready, but when the team like Žalgiris, who I really know all my career basketball, follow, so more or less, you know, we have the similar path with. It was honor for me, and I didn't think a lot to.
Žalgiris' goal for the season is playoffs in EuroLeague. How difficult it looks, in fact, that you are coming after 2 losses in EuroLeague and have no time to change something before double week in EuroLeague.
Look, you know, when they bring the coach to solve the problem, not to make the problem. You know, it's. And I mentioned also I put always good goals, big goals in front of me. Win every game, and definitely Žalgiris is the team, especially lately, to must have this goal, you know, to come in the playoff. It's not easy, no matter what. I mean, for one team in EuroLeague is not easy to get in the playoff, you know, especially this so many games give you a lot of challenges, injuries, I don't know, still COVID is in the air, you know, you never know what will happen, the schedule, you know, but we will try our best.
Last time you coached in the EuroLeague was 10 years. How different of an experience will be this time?
Yeah, I have some option in between, but I didn't take it. It's a long time ago, especially the last year it was very difficult to get like a coach in EuroLeague. You know, it's close league, and especially I already talked this for club TV. It's when you're a foreigner, you know, Olympia is last years, you know, it's not even close to EuroLeague, and when you are foreigners, it's not easy to get a job in this competition. For sure, league change, everything change. You know, it's a different form. The league improve. You know, it's now high-level organization and a lot of big teams. You know, a lot of money and. I will try to learn and adjust quickly as possible.
Coach, the playing time of younger guys, especially Marek Blažević, was a hot topic before you. How do you see young guys being integrated into the team interpretations?
Yeah, listen, it's too early I can answer honestly on this question. Marek, I just saw him a little bit. I talk a little bit with my assistants about him. I will say it depends on him, you know. If he will show young kids, first they must show and prove on the practice. They can, you know, with the high intensity compete on this level. It's not easy to, you know, it must be the kid who especially in EuroLeague, which is high-level competition, really must be great talent, you know, to keep the results, the level on the game, you know, to don't suffer. And from my experience also, you know, usually you have place for one kid to, you know, very difficult for two, or, you know, one very talented to put him. For sure we will try, but like I said, it depends on him.
About one more player as well, Emmanuel Mudiay was brought in as the main point guard, and it was expected of him to be the leader of the team, but the previous coach Martin Schiller said that the time is needed for him to adapt to the European basketball. He mentioned about December being that month of when we could expect him to be good. How do you see him performing, and how do you see him in your playing schemes?
Listen, before I already answer you on this question, I don't want to judge the players. Now I need to feel him on the practice, on the game. I saw some things, I see some things to improve. Also, it depends on him. For sure, this can I agree with you, is the player who must give more, or we expect him to give a lot more. I'm quite sure that he knows this, he understands this, and I hope it's just a matter of time, like Martin say, you know, to give us what we want. But you know, we don't have a lot of time also. You know, with Žalgiris every game is very, very important.
Okay, so I guess one last from me. A couple of months ago in this right arena, we saw some Slovenians being victorious. We saw Luka Magic here. Could we expect Jure Magic as well?
Look, I will say the players play basketball, you know. Coaches were here to correct them, to help them, you know. Without players is no basketball, you know. Players are most important. Look, I will try my best. I know that this press conference is the most nice press conference, the first one, after the games, come the real life. But I will try my best. I will try to be open. I never have, some secrets or something, with the media or problems. But for sure, I also make some mistakes. It's part of the game. But yeah, Luka is really magic.
Okay. Thank you, coach.
Thank you all.
Sibet, lažybos, lošimo automatai, ruletė. Neatsakingas lošimas